Mesdames and Messieurs, bienvenue and welcome to 150 Days of Winter. If you're new to this channel, my name is not an April Fool's joke. No, it's Alex. And if you can give me about 6 minutes of your time, I'm going to tell you how you should never injure yourself near April Fools, because no one is going to believe you. If you're sitting comfortably, then I will begin. Last Sunday, the last day of March, I went out ski touring. Really nice day. Came back, met some people on the terrace of a hotel, and we had a few drinks. And time went on and time went on. It was about 5:30. I went to go and leave. Was just going ready to put my skis back on, and one of the girls from the party decided she didn't want me to leave. And she rushed up to me, grabbed me around the waist, and was like trying to wrestle me to the ground. I, on the other hand, didn't want to throw her on the ground, so I was just trying to equalize her movements. Hey, I'm a gentleman like that. No. Anyway, so we ended up going into a bit of a spin. And in the process of that, my ski boot got stuck in the snow. She then fell on top of me and crack. Ouch. And at that very moment when I let out a large ow, she freaked out as well, because it wasn't her fault. It was an accident, okay? And that's why she's nameless, because, you know what, it's not. So anyway, I then get the bus back down to my apartment, call the physios and just say, listen, can you come and look at my ankle, my leg, before I go to the doctor, just to make sure that, you know, it's not like sprained or anything like that. I was pretty sure at that time that I knew it was broken, but no. And here was where I made my first mistake. Knowing that April Fool's was the day after, I went and posted a message saying the next message I post on Facebook will not be an April Fool's joke. And immediately somebody wrote back to me and went, double bluff. To which I was like, no, I'm being serious. But one of those things that however serious you're being, no one believes you. Anyway, so we move on to the next day. Yes, crutches. Back to the story. April the 1st, I wake up at about 9:30 and I head up towards the doctor's surgery. As I'm going there, I pop into a snowboarding shop to ask for some help, just opening doors, just doing the general thing. As I go round through the entrance, of course, the image of me with crutches on April the 1st, the two people in the shop are grinning like absolute Cheshire cats. And there's me trying to be deadly serious and saying, no, I am seriously hurt. Will one of you walk with me to one of the doctor's surgery and just, you know, help with doors, stairs, other things like this. Anyway, lovely girl Jenny went and decided to help me. And as I get to the waiting room, the doctor takes one look at my ankle and lets out a woo, which for a doctor, that's pretty good. It's at this time that Jenny all of a sudden goes from like being quite serious and going, I'm going to go and get the car to go and take you home after this. And I'm like, thank you very much. Anyway, I go and have an x-ray, which, if you're not too squeamish, looks rather like this. Make an appointment for surgery the following day, which is really disappointing because I have never had invasive surgery. Anyway, I go home and at about 12:30, I go and post the image of my cankle on Facebook, and I get a mixture of responses. Half of them saying April Fool, and the other half being slightly more horrified by the image. The following day, I head down to Albertville, and I then proceed to wait there for most of the day for my surgery, which is terrible. This would not have been possible without a friend of mine, Nico, who was an absolute star, and rather like most of the other people here, have actually just been absolutely amazing in looking after me. The surgical team that got me ready, absolutely brilliant. I could not have wanted a better and more friendlier group of staff than those in Albertville. And for a period of 21 minutes, they worked on my foot and put a nice screw into the bottom of my tibia. The exact place is written down there, the medial something or other. My lower body was completely paralyzed, which was an interesting experience. As I was in recovery and they said, "Can you move your toes?" I thought very much of Uma Thurman in Kill Bill.
Wiggle your big toe.
But then that's just me being a film geek. Anyway, everything went very well. I could move my toes, move my knees, went into like the ward for that night, and finally got released the following day at about midday, where I was able to experience probably the more traumatic side of French hospitals, that is the food. The bowl of coffee which I had in the morning, I didn't realise the bread was meant to be dunked in the coffee. There's me expecting a shot of espresso and a croissant. Oh, how wrong I was. I even survived the lunch that they served, although the less said about that, the better. The day after, I'm now the proud owner of a boot. I have to give myself daily injections into my stomach to stop blood clots and things like that, and we are on the road to recovery. The irony is, injuring myself like this, needing surgery on a day when I wasn't actually moving. The day before, doing the derby, I was in my head as I was barreling down the hill, and that video will come up very soon. I've just been a bit, well, I have a good excuse why that hasn't come out. I am literally going down the hill saying to myself, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't die, don't die, don't die, as literally I am flying over obstacles and the like. And so to do it like this probably isn't the best way of ending a season, but you know what? Shit happens. Everyone afterwards has been absolutely amazing. I have a group of guardian angels, a mixture of South African, Polish, New Zealand, and English girls who are constantly asking if I need any food, etc. So I hope my recovery, I will at least put on a few extra pounds. So that is it. If you get injured anywhere near April 1st, believe it that half the people will never believe you. Anyway, if you'd enjoyed this little story, drop us a subscription, give us a comment down below, a like, and I will see you all in the next video, because there will still be videos. Just because I've got this doesn't mean I'm stopping, okay? We've got loads more things to do, and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao. Or should that be ow? Ciao.